Welcome back. Back Nine Prods. Welcome to the doghouse. I'm Vanessa. This is Dennis. And we're just going to wrap. What's on your mind, babe?
Hey, how you doing, honey?
I'm doing all right. It's kind of late. It's a work night. We're just,
We both have day jobs.
yeah, we
keep
both have day
keep your
jobs.
day jobs.
That's right. I'm feeling a little bummed, actually. I'm feeling kind of bummed. I'm a little bit upset with myself. Um, we just released a video a couple days ago with our friend, our old pal, Derek Ludicky. And in hindsight, after watching it a couple of times, I'm so mad at myself that I didn't fix some of the video on that. I wish that I could have enlarged Dennis's screen, and I'm just so mad at myself. And I haven't told you, but that's been weighing on my mind heavily the
It's
last couple
fine.
days.
Won't be the last time we
I
get
know.
Derek on the show. I thought it was good. I thought he did well, and um, he shows good on the screen, and
Hmm.
I appreciate him doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're new to to this podcast scene, so we're just learning.
No more
So
excuses.
you just said don't worry about it. Now you're saying no excuses.
Figure this stuff out, okay?
What's up?
Nothing.
What's up? I've been feeling kind of bad for you too. You've been working so hard, and you've had like a lot of work on your mind. So I've been kind of worried about you and praying for you and thinking about you a lot.
Thank you, honey. Love
Yeah,
you too. Praying for you.
yeah.
Good job.
So I hope that things get a
I'll
lot
try to
better.
get those Alice in Chains tickets.
Yeah, we will. We will. I think that'll be fun. It's
So they're over at Cynthia Wood, so you can go pick them up. I think for 2 lawn seats total, it's 60. But if I want to do it online, it's like 83. Because they hit you with those fucking fees. Ticketmaster hits you with those fees,
gosh.
dude. So 60. Okay, that's fine. So, but they're cashless, so they don't take cash now. And then you have to have a credit card with your name on it, and you have photo ID. So I was like, fuck, dude.
How did you know that? Did you go over there?
No, I mean, I called them, and that's what
Thank
they said.
Thank God you called before heading all the way over there.
I've been there before with cash and for a concert, and I think Black Crows, but now it's no fucking cash. It's like, Jesus, dude.
They're
Can
trying to
they
make.
make it any fucking tougher to get some fucking concert
I
tickets?
know. Okay, when you buy them at Cynthia Woods, you're not going through Ticketmaster. You're buying it straight from that venue.
That's true.
Okay, so it's Ticketmaster that's the asshole.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, it's
still,
convenient.
I
You're paying
mean,
for a
Cynthia Woods
convenience.
it's cheaper, but it's still they're making it kind of difficult just to get the goddamn tickets.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
But you know me, I don't complain.
no, you have a right to complain about that. Those fees are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's highway robbery, and it's just the story of our times right now.
Everything has gone up, is right. Everything but your goddamn salary.
I know, I know. The other day we were hungry for dinner, didn't feel like cooking, so we had a hankering for some hamburgers. So we phoned in an order to a local restaurant that we usually order from, and four bacon cheeseburgers, 2 orders of fries, came to a total of $77. $77 for 4 burgers and 2 fries. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was kind of in shock. So I hung up the phone and placed the order. But then a minute later, I called back and canceled because I just can't see paying $80 for 4 fucking hamburgers and fries. Okay, sorry. It's just retarded. And,
Kobe beef.
it's not even Kobe beef, okay? I mean, whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm very upset about
So
that.
she makes me get on the road, and I have to. I went to Five Guys, and that line there was stupid. Like across the
No, 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 no.
street.
You're talking about In and Out.
Oh yeah, yeah, In and Out. I'm sorry, yeah, In and Out. And that line was the drive-through line was just fucking around the block and around the next block, and you got to just keep driving just to get in the back of this motherfucker. So I said, screw that, and then I went to Five Guys, and same kind of order, and it was probably like $60, but still.
$60. It's still a lot. But you got four drinks, four fries. You didn't? So what did you get? You got 4 burgers and what?
1 fry.
And actually, they're double meat burgers, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quit exaggerating.
Okay. Well, I don't know. All I know is that I think I got a drink.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just confusing everything. Yeah. Well, that's still better. But.
Whatever. But just start cooking again, would you?
Wait, oh please! Don't even go there with me.
I will
good
just chicken enchiladas, and
I will rip you a new one.
She'll make good rice.
Yeah, that's right. My enchiladas, my
molcajete bowl and
chicken.
the frijoles and the little carne asada.
Yep, I've been making all that stuff lately.
Don't let me go Spanish.
Yep. I don't know. Lately, I've been having a lot of my like roots coming out, and I've been wanting.
Hey, talk about that show you saw, Netflix or whatever. It was about the like the Indian or the Mexican.
Yeah, it was something about like Tex-Mex. It was on. I think it was on Amazon Prime. I don't remember the name.
I don't think it was Tex-Mex. I think it was old school recipes, and when they were
no,
they dig like in the ground and they put the goddamn cow head in there and cook it.
That was in San Antonio.
That ain't Tex-Mex.
It's people that live in Texas that have Mexican descent. And so they were trying to keep some of their traditions alive here in Texas by doing some of those same rituals and things like that. Using some of the same tools and the same recipes that our ancestors had used just to keep the traditions alive through the generations.
That was a pretty cool video. It's got a few different scenes of visiting kind of ranches in Texas, and they're looking at the trees and picking berries off these trees, and it visits a few different families. I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm glad we saw that.
I know. I'm gonna have to remember the name
of it.
We'll talk about it again on another show. But it was really, really interesting and cool, and it brought back a lot of old memories of some of the names of dishes and things like that I don't remember. That just remember seeing as a girl, some of the family members cooking back in the day. My great grandma. I had 5 generations alive at one time in my family. It was me, the youngest. Actually, Andrew. Well, I was also a first generation of 5, also, and then Andrew was too. It was really cool. Anyway, so yeah, that was good. What else? What else did we see that was interesting? I don't know.
What did we watch last night? Oh, Uncharted.
We couldn't finish it.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It's your typical show.
We used to play the video game. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining, and then we had to do something else, or we had to get back to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know if Drew finished it or not.
I don't know. He might have. He wasn't too keen on watching it. It was Allison and I that wanted to watch it.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But I know Drew's going to want to watch tonight.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Don't call him that. Please don't call him that.
Good vibration.
So our son, so we have Better Call Saul, and that's tonight actually. We haven't watched the episode for tonight. He's going to want to watch that. We need to do that. So we have 2 more episodes of Better Call Saul before it ends, and we've been watching it religiously. Big Breaking Bad fans. We are rewatching it this season right now.
Yeah, they're huge fans. They've seen the show 3 or 4 times all the way through, and they still watch these episodes. I mean, it's good, but Jesus, man.
I mean, that tells you, that's telling of good direction, good filmography, all that stuff. It's a good story, so much depth to it. For us to rewatch the show over and over again says a lot, because we don't really do that too often.
I liked Ozark. I'm a big Ozark guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. I thought that one was well done, and all those actors did a great job, and to me, that's one of the best shows.
I know, it is very good. It was very good. I wasn't too keen on the ending, though. I didn't really understand the ending. I guess, I don't know.
Well, maybe you shouldn't give it away.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say anything in case anyone hadn't seen it. I don't want to be spoiler.
Man, you got to check that one out.
So going back to Better Call Saul, how do you think it's going to end? What's your thoughts?
I don't know.
I mean, you've been keeping up with it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen some of them. I wasn't crazy about the last episode where he's kind of, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not into it as much as the others, I don't think. I think you're more into this one.
So we probably have to ask Drew to see what he predicts is going to happen. It's just neat because there's 2 more episodes left. We haven't seen it, and kind of neat to put in a prediction now before we know.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
You want to talk Target?
Our little incident a few weeks ago. What do you want to talk about that?
Tell them about the incident. Tell them your side of it.
Well.
Okay. Can I preface with, Target's probably a very tough place for a husband to go with his wife because the wife is tempted by a lot of good deals and neat little things that they offer in that store.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, she is collecting for Drew for college. So she's kind of in nesting mode as far as getting, dishware or dishes or towels or any little thing that she can get that would help him, transition into the dorm.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're trying to save money. So she gets there, and I guess she placed an order, so she picks up the things from customer service, and I'm like, it's like a organizer for underneath the sink or something. I'm like, dude, he can just throw the shit in the goddamn drawer. It's fine. And then you talk about how like
not thinking that he actually has a roommate to like live with, so he can't be too messy. Okay.
Anyway, so I get a little upset at that because we're trying to cut costs and everything, and I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff's unnecessary. But you explained to me that, well, let's buy it just in case we need it. In the worst case scenario, we return it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that we have it available just in case, and then we can always return things because things do go out of stock whenever people start, getting ready for college and other events. So it's kind of the same way when he goes to Home Depot. He'll buy stuff and he'll return it later. Same concept, right? And of course, he doesn't think about that whenever we're doing those things. And I go to Home Depot with him, and I have to constantly tell him, you don't need that.
Well, we went there. We went there previous to going to Target that same day.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Anyway, we got in this huge fight over it. Because he doesn't really have patience to listen to my explanation while we're in the store about buy now and then return. Because that's why I do that all the time anyway. Okay, it's no big deal. And he doesn't understand that concept at that time.
I might have a quick temper.
And he does. He has a quick temper and a loud voice in the store. And people are walking by looking as he's like giving me, like as he's yelling at me, basically. And I'm trying not to, exacerbate the situation by returning the...
So past that, so we're kind of emotional after that, and then we decide to get on the mic and we do a show where we talk about that, and you get kind of emotional.
Oh yeah, we do a recording and we hash it out over the microphones. And I start crying a little bit, rightly so, because I just was doing anything to keep from punching you, so I had to cry instead. So
she beats me.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we ended up working it out, and he was in more calm state to listen to me. And so we haven't aired that one yet. I'm not sure if we're going to.
I need to control that. I shouldn't do that. I felt bad doing, kind of yelling at you a little bit. I get to, I got a little temper and it comes out a little bit.
So you got a temper. So when did you first know that you were upset and that you were overreacting? While we were talking about it later, like on the mics, or?
No, like right now.
Here.
Now. Sorry.
Okay, so
My formal apology to
your
you.
formal apology. I think you apologized that same day. Or would you?
I put that shit, but we don't need it. Come on, let's go.
He could just get some fucking towels from
Good.
our own cabinet.
Yeah,
You
just
don't
tell him
need
to take a
buy.
couple of towels, throw him a couple of dishes and a fork. He's fine.
Yeah.
Can't baby this kid forever. He's 18.
Look, I understand that, but it's my last act as a parent to and mother to take care of my child one more time and buy and get him the things that I want that I think he's gonna need. And I was just doing my last act of parenting there, and you got mad at me for that.
I get it. It's going to be weird without him here. It's going to be quiet.
Yeah, I sure will.
I'm going to miss my wingman.
Yeah, me too. He's my wingman too. He helps me out a lot. He does a lot of stuff for me. Like he's always helping me with carrying like heavy stuff, like mowing the lawn, just anything we really ask him to do, he does it. So that's going to be tough, and just missing him, his jokes, and
Just his presence
his
here.
presence, and oh man,
Super proud of him.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we did good. I think we actually,
Yeah,
he's a good kid. He's a good kid anyway.
Besides that, half their mouth is now have cavities.
Yeah.
We did real good.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure they had a great time earning those cavities.
Jesus, I know. Just don't go for 6 years and just get it all done at once, huh? All their teeth fall out.
Well, and he doesn't even eat sweets. I mean, it's just a matter that they don't floss. That's all there is to it.
I tell you, it's probably some kind of insurance.
It is
blip.
not insurance scam. It is not an insurance scam.
Bastards.
It's fine. Okay, they just don't floss and take care of their teeth. Bottom line, that's it. Okay.
Jesus.
So, you got anything else?
Yeah, and Allie, our daughter, he's played volleyball since she was 7. She's 14. She's not playing anymore. I guess and she's good. She's a lefty. She's good. She's got a hard serve, and she's a good player. She's a good passer. She kind of plays libero in the back and has a lot of skill. And but the other girls around her, it's kind of cliquish.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little toxic. But I just hate for her to look back and regret saying, I still loved the game, and just because, I didn't get along with the others or they kind of excluded me out, I should stop. But I know she's doing color guard too, so I know that's taking up a lot of her time. And I want her happy and stuff. I just know that, I probably regret not playing sports in high school.
Yeah.
From a personal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, but she's smart. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and I think she thought long and hard about it. And I think that she really just wants to try something different and meet. And the people over in the girls in color guard are a lot nicer, and she has a lot more fun doing the flags and everything. It's not as strenuous on her body and knees.
Dude, their practice hours are crazy. I mean,
No?
8 to 12 or 8 to 4, and then like a 6 to 9 or something.
Well, they're preparing for the football season, which is going to be in a couple of weeks.
Jesus.
So they're going to be in the middle of halftime doing halftime shows, and they have to practice for that. So I think it's a good thing, actually. I'm kind of proud of her. I'm proud of her for her dedication to it. And that's what you have to think about. Yes, it's uncomfortable, and it's uncomfortable for us, and it's taking a lot of time out for us, but think about what we're building on this.
Switching a little bit, we played chess, me and her, a couple yesterday. And I try to introduce the game to her because I'm a big chess guy, and she got into it, and she played it, and she's going to be good, and it's just an incredible fun game. We've also been playing cards. My grandfather taught me a game called Casino. I remember going with him, Grandpa Garcia, to Waller. They had a property there and a little house. and we would play casino. He taught me this game, and it was great and very fun. And it's cool that I want to pass that game on to them.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, we did washers too. I'm a big washers guy.
Oh yeah, and Drew plays washers with you, doesn't he?
Yeah. But just little things like that you want to pass on, and the grandkids can play it and they can teach it on, and it just moves along. But I was happy for that.
Yeah. And she likes the game casino?
Oh yeah, she likes it. She don't win much, but she likes it.
She gets mad when she
and
loses?
I think she'll be good at chess. I tell her, life it's like playing a game of chess. So
strategy.
let's play chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Strategy, yep. We used to play chess a lot more. But it's definitely something. It's a thinking game. I just stopped playing it, I guess.
You can just kind of zone out in it a little bit too, and try, just try to, the way I play is so I can come at you, pretty quick and try to kind of force the issue on you, and and get the king and stuff, or you can sit back and just pick off players and stuff. But I dig on it.
Yeah.
I was watching Queen's Gambit. I thought that show was a good show.
Yeah.
It kind of brought it back, so that was cool.
Yeah. I'm glad she's learning that.
She'll be good at it.
She's got a temper too, though. When she gets mad, when she loses, she kind of gets mad.
Drew does too.
Drew does too. I do too. I don't even play games hardly anymore because I get mad when I lose.
She drinks tequila and I piss her off. Just watch out.
Yeah. Remember Settlers of Catan?
I tried to play that one, but it was too complicated for me. I had to build houses or tracks or something.
Yeah, like roads. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's cool. It's cool. It's got a lot of you like more Trivial Pursuit stuff. Trivia games.
Or even Monopoly.
Monopoly is a fun game. Now that one I'll get mad at too.
Oh yeah, you're infamous. You have like a whole notebook of pages of your apologies on how you got so mad and angry because you lost all the money or something.
Yeah.
You had to write back from you were a kid. You've done this a few times.
Mm-hmm.
We keep making her go back to this book and write how she was so pissed off and frustrated. And you look back at it later. You should read these on the air.
Maybe I should. Yeah, one day. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
We're up to 16 subscribers?
16.
21
we're rolling them
videos.
in. We're rolling them in.
We're on a night where our next video will premiere tomorrow, and it's the second one with Derek Ludicky.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a little different format. It was more of a kind of one-on-one interview talk across the hall. This one's more same side. You join us on the mic. But I thought it went well, and I told him.
I was a little nervous.
I get nervous in all these shows.
You are awesome with guests. Like you know how to handle them. You know how to, change subject really well. I'm really proud of you. Me, I don't know. That was my first time to talk with somebody on the show.
You got to get close to these mics.
I know, and that's what we're learning.
These are these mics that, they're kind of low, so you got to get right up on it.
You have to talk right into it, and we have new equipment coming in to where maybe we can adjust some of the gain on these mics to where it can bring in a little bit more sound to the speakers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's important.
Yep.
And there's a video that we ran, and I need to try to create that into an audio file.
Oh, the one we did where I was out of the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be cool. Or, you could do like how, I watch Vlad TV. I think they're doing a great job, and I never see him, so he'll just straight interview somebody across, which I think is pretty cool too.
Oh, so you never see him?
I've never seen him. I don't really know. I mean, if I Google it, I can figure out what he looks like, but I don't see him on the show.
Wow.
No, so you just see the guest and you just hear his voice asking questions.
Wow.
We should try that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll go into a deeper voice. Vanessa, tell us your deep, darkest secrets. You started when you were 4, and you are now 6. Tell me about that journey.
Oh gosh, I don't know what to say.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
Oh, my earliest childhood memory, I don't really know. I remember my parents living together, before they got divorced, but they were fighting. They were always arguing it while they were making the bed. I think one of my earliest, I don't know.
While they were making the bed?
Yeah, they were making the bed. They were making the bed and like they were arguing while they were making the bed. I think that's my earliest memory.
What, like on how to fold the sheets?
I don't remember. I just don't know I don't know what they were fighting about. But I do know that like they were arguing.
How long were they together?
They divorced when I was 3 years old. So I guess it must have been when I was 2 or something like that. So
jeez.
That's probably my earliest memory that I can remember. That I think is my earliest memory. It's one of them. What about you?
I guess
It's hard, huh?
maybe like an 81. Little Mr. Prevent Blindness.
That's your earliest memory?
It's possible.
You were born in 1975. So your earliest memory was when you were 6? You don't remember like
What, Miss Golden?
Yeah, Miss Golden's class. You remember that at all?
Vaguely. Maybe walking around and getting glue or some construction paper or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I remember in Miss Golden's class, okay, because I also had Miss Golden's class at Sinclair.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I had the morning class and Dennis had the afternoon class. We didn't know each other. But I remember there was a paint easel in her class. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever because I didn't have any of those sort of luxuries. Okay, single mom growing up, she didn't have very much money to do anything like that, purchase anything like that.
3 squares?
Huh?
3 squares?
3 squares of meals?
Yeah, TP.
Oh, yeah, 3 squares. Okay, let's not go there just
yet. Come on.
I'm telling a story. Okay, so anyway, she has this paint easel in her classroom, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I couldn't wait to do that. The whole year went by. I never got to use that damn paint easel and paint. I was so upset. I know. Everyone else got to, I think. Everyone else had a chance at it. And
sneak it and just
use
it.
Oh, please. I was so scared. I was such a scared child of
Come
getting
in from
trouble.
recess early and get on that motherfucker.
Oh, my gosh. It's only like they only allowed one person at a time to work on that or something. And only at a certain time of, like a certain day of the week or something. So I never got to do that. And I was really always upset about that. I wished I could have done that.
Yeah, that's crazy that we had the same teacher kind of in the same year, but I'm afternoon and you're morning.
Yep.
That's pretty wild when you think about it.
That's right. And then you went away. You changed schools the following year.
Yeah, they're tired of hearing about this shit.
Yeah. So anyway, but so that was my time there. That was the earliest memory I had.
I don't really remember much early. It's just, it's so foggy. It's like your memories. You want to keep how it was back then, but you also, you got new ones now that you're trying to store too. And
oh, yeah.
You run out of space or trying to free up stuff and still trying to remember, the kids being born and all that stuff. And now they're going away for college. It's like, snap your fingers and they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to suffer from a little empty nest. We've got Allie here. We got to be real strict with her, but I'm happy for him too. I think this is a good deal and a good thing. And
oh yeah, I'm excited for him. We never really had this experience.
Mm-hmm.
We just stayed here while we were in college. So for him to go off to a different city, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably feeling it a little too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know he is. It's that anxiety, that build up. You're just counting the days now.
Yeah.
Because I think Allie and them start school next week?
Allie starts on the Monday, I think the 22nd.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. And so she'll have
High school for her.
Yeah. She'll have all of next week to be, to be off. Well, not off. She'll still have her practices. Then we have a freshman like Bobcat beginnings on Thursday. Like how to, freshman like orientation.
All right, I'm cutting.
You are cutting? Okay.
I'm cutting.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out. We'll be back.
Bat out.
Bat out, yo. Bat out.
Bat out, DC.